Let me do some quick magic here. Ooh. I forgot a couple buttons. That's a little awkward. Ooh. There we go. Good morning, everyone. It's my current morning. There is no music at the moment. Give me a moment. Give me a second. Nimbo! Cookie! Hello, everyone! I haven't even done any messages or anything. It's Mahjong Soul, because the event ends in like 5 hours, and I'm literally one item away. I thought I had a lot more. I had like, and then I accidentally went last night. I was grinding, and managed to hit here. Despite that, my games have been a little up and down. Let's just say. All right, good luck with that farming, Cookie. It's not that difficult as long as you can win some games. I find, play normally and not try not to like go too hard on farming for big hands is the trick I feel. Morning, Red. Hello, hello. What time is that? Midnight? You mean current time? 11:03 a.m. I've earned a lot of points while playing Yakuma and Shibari in friendlies. Nice, nice. See, I don't know what happened, but for some reason, when I was playing with Yuki and Sil the other day, there had to be one more. I forget who it was. In a friendly, I wasn't getting any points for winning. So I thought you couldn't farm these in friendlies. Kind of weird. Alright. Let me see if I can put on the 24-hour radio. No copy. Live. Here we go. I don't know how many people like this type of music, but I feel like this is like reminiscent, at least to me, like for my arcade days, of playing more retro style games and the like. So I actually have a weak spot for music like this. As always, link in the description for on the YouTube side of things to find this find where the music's from. Has a language that the letter A means die. Machigata. You can, cutie. Or cutie cookie. Kitty cookie. You can. It's just for some reason I couldn't do it. At least I noticed I saw a fat +0 and I just didn't understand. Like I got confused. Cookie? Okay. Wasn't really sure, and then I saw your name on Discord and I was like, alright. I was in the habit of calling you your full name for the longest time, so. Fear, what are you scared of right now, buddy? What are you scared about, Meteor? Bum, 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 bum. We're in game, and I'm not even paying attention. Hello, everyone. Honestly, this guy's character, this new guy, not bad. A good looking character. I like him. He is the hottest husbando of the anime, and it's going down, down to the bottom of the sea. Unfortunate to my Wi-Fi. Captain, why does it get dirtier? This is a hand-me-down. Don't diss the hand-me-down. How you doing, Captain? Yukimi, hello, welcome. Doing a little Mahjong Soul for the morning here. It wasn't this dirty before? No. Don't worry about it. You doing fine? Good. Me, I just woke up. You know what I had for breakfast today? Half a Costco hot dog. Man, those things are so good. Went to Costco yesterday, and I got myself 2 for lunch, and then there was leftover half a leftover left, and I was like, oh, that's great. Good food. Currently drinking my coffee. Oh, that meme. You know, I actually responded to that meme. I didn't know because I didn't know it was a meme, right? So I just casually responded like I normally do with that kind of stuff. And I was told it was a meme. I was like, oh, okay. Do you think this person's on a pension weight? No, right? Are we bailing? I think so, right? Oh, perfect. We drew the perfect tile to just back away. You love to see it. How about you? Are you on a pinch on weight? Nope. Actually, a 3-6 would be a two-sided, yeah. It could be a Ryanman. No one's way on this, right? Okay. I've been caught too many times dealing that into someone's hand. Alright, this can go. This and this can go. Technically we're in Ishanten. I'll call to go into Denpai. I guess. We'll see. Alright, well then. This is safe. No 10. Kanchan. 2 Kanchan weights. Jeez. Alright. Looks like we have some Suji trappers here. Good to know. Okay. Alright, since we drew the second red dragon, I'm gonna wait on the white dragon. And once it comes out, then I'll throw it out. But if I draw the second one here, obviously I'm keeping it. No, okay. But this is a very useless tile for me, so that goes first. I'll wait a little longer. That's an interesting south call by Kamicha since they're west seat. Curious on what they want from that. What kind of hand they have. It could be. It looks like they're trying to build a half flush right now. I'll hold on to this 1 just in case. Well, really, the 1 and 8 can stay until I draw 2 or 7. Another 8, so that's my pair technically speaking. We'll get rid of the 1. Actually, I should have held on to that 1. It looks like Kamichi's going for a half flush hand, and getting rid of my Montaus while they're also doing that is kind of bad for me. Okay, so it looks like they're going for a bamboo hand then. A bamboo half flush. Or not, really. It could also be a pin tile half flush. Tanya, okay. Okay, we know what, actually I should have taken the 8, I think. Oh, drew it anyways. Okay. We'll get rid of our bamboos here. Now rather than later. You're going to see. Have a good night, Meteor. Have a good night. Am I looking for 7 now? We have 1 discarded here. 2 discarded here. I see, I see. Oh, so that means we were 1 tile away from, if our discard order was a little wrong there, we would have dealt in. Alright. Interesting nonetheless. Rin channel, long time no see. Yeah, I'm actually lurking your stream, by the way, Rin. I'm occasionally in there, not often, but I do drop by just to chill in your stream sometimes. Whenever I notice your stream. How you doing, Rin? How you doing? You know, it's almost time for my winter semester to start going. Class resumes in 5 days. You good? Good, good. I'm thinking for this hand, Tanya Dora too. We could retreat this too, actually. What I'm thinking about right now is, let's say we draw a 3 pin. I could discard one of the 6s here. We draw like a 5-8 as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going for pins. I would argue that they might be either going for Okay, that discards a little. We're chasing. Alright. I was gonna say, it looks like they might have been going for Montaus there, despite not having bamboos, and then I cut myself off after they started the 4-mon. Those particular discards didn't really scream bamboo to me, which is why I was thinking perhaps Montaus were what they were looking for. That was a shoot, was that a Ryamen weight? I think it was, right? That was a 6-9 weight. A whole cheer, thanks Gimmick. I like it, I like it. Alright. We're in a bad spot at the moment. But that was, I don't know, my hand there was alright. And we had a good weight. So I thought maybe, just maybe. Sanmai's easier farm? I don't like it. What can I say? I like going into Sanma for treating it like it's a friendly. And you can see this is what happened when I did that. I got wrecked. On stream, I don't think I won a hand, which is kind of awkward. I think the whole time, the fate of my placement was not due to what I did. It was due to what my opponents did to me and my other opponent. We had a good number of games, and they all ultimately ended up in death. I think statistically though, Sama should be the easier place to farm. It just makes sense. I think ultimately though, if you have the friends to do so, farm this event in friends, because I'm pretty sure friendlies count. So what do I think Shimocha's waiting on? Or waiting for? I can't even tell, I'll be honest. I have too little information. Shakes fist. Yeah, don't worry too much about it. If I draw a 6, I could reach you here. I'd have to discard the 5, but I do know that they're willing to Suji trap, so... Is it outer Suji? It's not outer Suji. Okay. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Samuel. Have a good day. I can't discard that. I was pretty sure 7 was safe, so... Well, against Torichi anyways. Alright, we're just gonna bail. We're not getting to Tenpai. Unless... Kamicha? You got anything for me? No, you do not. Alright.
No.
2-5, 2-6. Alright. 4 was safe. Kamicha went for the Champon weight. Shimocha went for the Lianmin weight. Alright. I'm thinking Pinfu for this hand. Look at all these odds. I like these odds. Honestly, I'm kind of inclined to keep this 9 for this setup here. It's just, technically speaking, this is also a setup. So I'm kind of stuck between keeping both. Kind of weird. So I'm just gonna wait, honestly. Like, we have 2 conscience setups here with the sequence on either side. I don't want to give up one or the other just because I feel like I'll get punished for doing so. Meanwhile, we have more Conchans over here. And we're drawing nothing but honors. Alright, we'll do it this way for the chance of Tanya. Because 9-mon is something I want to discard, I feel like. Obviously the 8-mon would be a punish. We got our pair. Alright. So at this point we're kind of looking for Kanchan. We have 3 possible Kanchans to look out for. The Dora. We have 3 of the 2 mons already gone, so we'll get rid of it. Pro Mahjong. No. Ding. Pro Mahjong feeder. Look at this graph. Feeder. We are a feeder. We feed. You know, at this point, I think it's fine to get punished. If we draw the 8-pin, for example, I'm just gonna go for the Tanyao hand. That's kind of awkward because there's only 1 7 left, and then I'm still looking out for the 4-mon. Yeah, it's kind of awkward, kind of really awkward. And the 3 is not needed. I should discard the 3 before I discarded the 4 there. I take this like that, yeah. Because then we can get Tanya Dora 1, so we get 2k instead of 1k. I'm okay with that. The other thing too about... it's like I'm thinking, if I draw the... Alright, well that's that. Our hand's gone. A Damaten. So Damaten basically means you have a fully concealed hand that's ready to win, and you do not call Riichi. I'm thinking Toy Toy. I know that's kind of weird, but... Yeah, we'll see. Technically, I could also go for 7 pairs. No. I see that I take. We take and run. We keep the shiny tiles. Remember, shinies are worth more. We do have 1 shiny. It is our dealership after all as well. I'm willing to drop the 8-pin to get into Tenpai. I'm willing to drop that 8-pin to go to Tenpai. So if we call the 5 or 7-mon, we're going to a Ryamen weight on the 2 sides of the bamboo. If we get the 2-5 bamboo instead, we're going to what's known as a Shampoo weight, which we don't. So a Shampoo weight would have been if you had your hand ready and all you're waiting on is changing one of your 2 pairs into a triplet. But obviously we turned one of our 2 pairs into a triplet by calling the Pong. We are currently 1.1k points away from finishing the event, so let's get to it. I'm sure we can do it. So with a hand like this, I actually like to drop a lot of my honors. I'm not expecting to draw a second one to pair up the dragons or the winds. But when we do, I suppose. But I mean, this doesn't really help me. I'm not gonna be calling this, for example. That restricts my hand a bit too much. And instead, I think I'll just drop it anyways. Yeah. So I'm just gonna drop it anyways. We already have a pair, and because of this shape here, I can also drop the 8-mon. And I'd be okay with that, because if we draw the 7-mon, for example, that works with the 5, 6, 7. And we just... Whenever I draw like a Ryanmen set like this, where I'm way on the two sides of a sequence, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. They're one of the best types of weights. Certain hand formations, like larger ones, you can get much larger number of weights. I always find that the larger number of weights you got, the better the hand usually is. Alright. We do not take that. We discard this. So, actually this, again, is what's known as the Yamaneko weight. 3-6 bamboo. We gotta be careful of Kamicha here because they call it Richi, right? Okay, let's try this. Alright, so we have this kind of weird setup. I do want to discard this pair because technically we can have like a sequence here. We're looking for 4-7 mon. I'm gonna do it this way. And go for a Tainyo hand. We have the Dora, so I'm thinking to myself here, since they call it Richi, perhaps we can kind of cheese and go for a little fast hand that has a decent setup. Like, we know this is safe because I can't actually call that. I want to call it, but I can't. And the reason why I can't is because I need one of the 6s here to act as a sequence for this setup here. And now I have a 4, 5, 7 in weight. That's what I was looking for. 4, 5, 7. And it's too late. And I was never getting any of the 4s. The 4s are all in their hand. Alright. That's unfortunate, but this is a south room, so we still have a chance to climb out of 4th. I don't really want to be farming Tainyo hands unless we have Doras, and we don't have a single Dora in hand. Okay, we'll go for a Richi here then. Well, there's our Dora. So right now we're in Ishanten. Preferably we draw the 1 or 4 pin, discard the 2-mon, and we are waiting on the 2, 5, 8 bamboo. Preferably anyways. And that doesn't happen. We do get the other side, so instead of a 3-sided weight, which is an upgrade from our Ryanmen, it's 2 Ryamens technically speaking, because we were waiting on, which it's just that the 2 Ryamens double up on one of the tiles we're waiting for. So that's why it goes for 2 Ryanmen equals the 3-sided weight. It's because 2, 5, 8, you have 2 different Ryanmen possibilities, and both takes the 5 bamboo in that case. But here, we lose the Tainyo. It was the wrong side, but instead, we get the win. And we capped out on event points. I'm your favorite VTuber? Thank you, Rin! That's so kind of you. Alright. So now we've successfully taken back 3rd place. Let's see if we can do something about our placement. The game's very close right now. Very, very close. So wait, how is this song not copyrighted? Wait, am I being lied to? Is this stream playing copyrighted music? It's no copyright stream though. No copyright stream arcade. No copyright sounds arcade. Oh no, how's this okay? YouTube's algorithm is gonna have a fun time with my stream today. Okay, so Toyman, player across from us, spat up their hand. Shimocha, person to our right of us, spat up their hand. Toyman currently is spitting up their hand even more. So with the south wind call there, because we're in the south round, it means that they've successfully completed what's known as a win condition, also known as a Yaku High. And that means the rest of their hand, they can do one of two things. One, go fast, so it can be anything and not really, the hand ultimately isn't worth that many points. Two, go a bit slower than going willy-nilly, and have the hand be worth a little bit more. So those are their options at the moment. I'm gonna get rid of this formation here, and like the 2-1, because I know the ones are safe, and now I know it's almost guaranteed safe. Like the Shimocha might want it, but I'm not gonna pay too much attention to that. And we're definitely not calling, because I don't know if this is safe. Okay, now we might call. Now we can call. So basically, earlier I skipped over this 7-mon, and that's because I couldn't really do much with my hand with it if I did open it up, right? But now I'm gonna get rid of these tiles and hope. Like, it's a little scary if everything in the game pauses like that, because it feels like someone's looking for that tile. But that's fine. As you can see from my discards and what I'm about to discard, I've discarded 3 red dragons, which could have acted as a Yakuhai, but that's not what I'm looking for. Not at all. Instead, we're actually in a pretty sweet spot for ourselves. Yeah, actually. So, with the hand like this, by the way, what we're actually looking for... Fair, I wasn't expecting that. Maybe I should have. It was pretty late into the game. Should I don't know. Maybe, perhaps. Perhaps I should have shifted gears there. It was a little suspicious by the lack of wins, but it didn't feel like it was that suspicious, which is why I dealt it. And we're yeah. Okay. So we're getting rid of the 7-9 formation with the 7 first. This is, for me, I like to do it this way because there's a chance I draw the 6-mon, in which case that would replace this regardless. It's a little preemptive, right? Like 6 is a good tile to draw, whereas 8 would be a punish. And I'll just get rid of both of them. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, south goes. I can see this hand turning onto like a Champon weight, where we wait on the north wind or the 4-mon. I can see that happening. This is almost guaranteed a Yakuhai. They probably have a triple west wind. No, they don't. Haku? the white dragon. They might have a triple white dragon on them. Or it could be the most, oh, that's a punish right there. That's fine. What else they could technically have would be a mixed triple sequence. So you see that 5, 6, 7 right here for the mod tiles. They could also have that as their as 2 other sequences in their hand for the pins and the bamboos. That's a possibility as well. So they might be like these this middle tiles are in this case are a little dangerous then. That's a brave discard. Alright, so it's not the pins then. He's not looking for the pins tiles in that case, with this one being discarded. He could still be looking for the pins though. Like that's the thing about a hand like that. I mean, ultimately it could just be Haku, right? Yakuhai, Haku, and Hakudora 1. It could be mixed. I'm more inclined to believe it's mixed triple sequence rather than Haku. They should be in Ishan in Tenpai, I think, at this point. I kind of doubt they're not. I'm just gonna get rid of my North Winds here and see if we can do something with the rest of our hand. Because at the moment, we're kind of not even in Tenpai. We're pretty far from it, actually. Like, really far from it, actually. That doesn't improve our hand, but that does let us know that the 6 bamboo is kind of safe to discard, which I'm more than happy to do so now. There's not many draws left, there's like 1 for us, so we do need to make a call here if at all possible. We actually need to make 2 calls, so let's see if they come. No, it's not gonna come. That's fine. Really? The Ippat Sumo. It was a Dora Hunky weight too. Some people really do have all the luck, huh? Alright. That's fine. That is fine. Hey, Tentacle. How you doing, friend? So we don't take the first call here. I'm not even sure we take the second call, to be perfectly honest. Alright, now we do. We absolutely do. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, this person has no respect for the Dora at all. That's kind of scary, actually. We got a pretty lucky draw here, and I'm actually greeting for this side. I'm looking to draw Well, not that. Definitely not that. Alright. So we're waiting on the Dora. This is a Kanchan wait. We see 2 already gone. So hopefully we get a 3rd to come out. Our hand is going to be 7,700 points, I think. Alright, well, 2-sided, so 3 Han. So that'd be 3,900 points. Because we're more than likely the 7 bamboo is going to come out instead, if we win this, which we probably won't. But it's a good if. It's a good if. Okay, we're changing tactics here. I don't feel safe discarding the 6 bamboo. We'll wait until someone else does it, I guess. So we'll get rid of our pair, which we know it's safe. That buys us 2 turns. Okay. If this is actually a Dylan tile. Is it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I see. That's why, as I say, I'm not comfortable with dealing that out, and this is the reason why. I knew something like that was gonna happen, but the Furitan was telling me to push out otherwise. Okay. It is our dealership, so we can technically push the faster hands here. And I think that's the play, perhaps. The game won't end as long as we keep winning. We are a little far behind everyone, though. So we're not thinking about value here, we're thinking about speed. Speed is the name of the game. Value is only secondary to speed. So these discards, by the way, are pretty much the efficiency discards. They're the least efficient tiles in the hand because they work with the least amount of tiles, which is why we're discarding them. We're trying to keep tiles that can technically work with a multitude of other tiles in the game. So it's called that. Let's just speed up our hand a little bit more. The reason why I discarded the 8 is also efficiency reason. I know the 8 and the 6 can form like a sequence, but I'm trying to think that we'll perhaps luck into something else, and we luck into another 8 bamboo. Immediately punished is what that's known as. We actually needed that pair, so that's really unfortunate for us. We just need a pair at this point. So one of these potential sequences must go, and in its place a pair must appear. Honestly, this is kind of okay. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. The only way we're getting more points out of this would be if we managed to land some what's known as the Akadoras, so the red Doras. So the 5-mon, 5-pin are the 2 that works with our hand. 5 bamboo doesn't, because we don't have any possibility of putting it somewhere in this hand. So like if we draw the 5 mon, we discard the 5 mon. 5 bamboo. If we went on the 5 bamboo, that's also nice. The nicest thing that can happen would be we draw the 5 mon, the red 5 mon, discard this 5 mon, and then we win off the 5 pin, the red 5 pin. That's the most value this hand can make. Okay, this one's safe against this person. Does someone want it? You want it, okay. I need to win this hand, so there's no real backing down from here, really. Hey! Morning! How you doing? How you doing, Roger? How unfortunate. No flow. No flow. That happens. That's fine. Oof, minus 133. Yeah, it happens. Alright. Let's claim our little summoning scroll here. We did it! Come on. We got a teddy bear. Alright. Okay. So we've done the event after that. Now the real question is... does anyone want to be playing some friendlies? I am open for some friendlies at the moment. Need to clear. Let's see. Exazil is playing some not Mahjong Soul. Scriblio. I see. Alright, in that case, let's just continue with Gold Room. It's the same game, Tentacle. These are both, they're both Richi Mahjong, so they're both the same style of game. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all our pins. Try to force a half flush hand here. Thank you. It is a decent hand. This is an interesting call, honestly. Not sure what North really wants those West Winds for, but we will see, I suppose. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
かも。ち。
Do it this way. This gives us a second Dora chance. Oh, that just happened. We're gonna lose this hand. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so what can we do with this hand? So far looking alright. We're building our hand together. Okay, we'll get rid of the one bamboo here first. Drawing the 3 mon here makes me kind of want to keep this formation a little bit longer. Man, I about won that hand. That was that enough for a Baimon? Quad Dora. We had 5 Doras in hand. East Wind is 2 Yakus, 7, and White Dragon's 8. That was a Baimon, yeah. Unfortunate, we couldn't get the Baimon down. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's whatever. Can we discard? Okay, we can discard 9. We'll do that. Discard both our 9s. We have a lot of pairs to begin with. I would like to know if we can discard 8 though. Like, that's something I want to know. The E-Pots. Urani. Oh, that's an instant Mangan there too. That's a much harder hit than what you hit me with. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of the prevalent wind, which is the round wind, and then we'll get rid of seat wind if we ever draw it. Guess winds all come afterwards. Start with north, go, and then start with north doesn't really matter, I think. We actually have a nice little sub here. So these single pair sequences, they're dual sequences. So we basically have 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3 as this example. We drew us another 2. That's kind of weird. So we get rid of our pins here, and the reason for that is because it seems to be our off tiles for this hand. And we're not gonna force a full flesh hand here, I don't believe. I do believe we can maybe get a Tenpai hand going here. Okay, you know what? With the 5 draw. Hey Neko, welcome. Okay. 6, 8. Right now for our Mon side, we're looking for 6, 8. Okay, so I know 4, 6, 8 means a 5, 7 Kanchan, dual Kanchan weight, but yeah, we're just gonna get rid of it, the Dora. I'm starting to believe, as they say. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we got punished. If only I still had that 4 bamboo. I don't think they're waiting for a Montile. they really could be, but doesn't feel like it. Like this is screaming, oh, I'm waiting on a Montile, right? Because all you see is bamboo and pins. I don't know. I don't know. Fair play, fair play. So the 1 was the right discard there. Oh well. I'll take that as a learning experience more than anything else. It's rare for me to get hands like those, so knowing how to play around it is a little weird for me. A little strange. I'm too much of a noob, don't know how to play with a hand like that. Okay. I technically have a pair here. That means just means we have the 2 sides, so we can discard like the off tiles here. You have to go? Alright, thanks for dropping by, Neko. Catch you later, friend. Stream will actually end soon. I'm slowly going to be working back towards my shorter stream times because school is starting back, right? So I'll do multiple streams in a day once I figure out my timetable, and there will mainly be shorter streams. And I hope people are okay with that. This we have the Ryamen weight, 4-7 pin, or 4-7 bamboo. I know we have 2 of the 4 bamboos already, but this is the best way I could ask for with a hand like this. It's only worth 1,000 points, but we need points. That's the issue right now. You're the wrong 7. No. You know, one of the mindsets I need to learn or drill back in my head is the Mahjong mindset, and knowing like what kind of hands I can go for and switch into on the drop of a hat. That's a beautiful hand. That is a beautiful hand. They got like the correct side for their hand too. That is just beautiful. You love to see hands like those. You love to see it. I'm just gonna be vibing now. There's no push. There's no need to be winning the hands now. Is difference from silver? It's actually depends on the player actually, because gold room is kind of like the boiling pot for a lot of different players. And it kind of comes in the spectrum, because it's generally speaking in higher levels, people kind of start learning how to do defense, and that changes the game quite a bit once you start learning how to start learning how to play defensively. Obviously, you have players like me who's kind of on both sides of the spectrum, where I kind of defend and not defend at the same time. But it's because I'm bad. But as a general rule of thumb, more than anything else, got punished here. I would love that. Oh well. As a general rule of thumb, newer players learn how to start the game by winning, and only winning. So they know about a winning hand, and they play their hand out, is how I word it. It's like how I play my friendlies. I play my hand out. I don't defend against anything. I don't try anything fancy. I just, wherever I draw, if I see a formation, I'm gonna go at it. That's usually how beginner players also play. They look at their hand and be like, okay, what's a win condition that I can go achieve, and let's go for it. And they don't. The next step after that, by the way, is pretty much understanding what defense is and how to defend against it. Thank you. Thank you. So, when people from like Masters drop down or just play in Gold Room, they usually learn, or they're in the process of learning defense. That's generally the big difference there, generally speaking. And you lose because of flow, because of a general skill gap. And look at this hand. I hope we win this. Okay, so if we have two possible Ryanmans here. With a hand this big, I am trying to push for Tanyao. But I'm also willing to reach Ryanman weight. As always, I'm very scared whenever I have a hand like this, because it looks like a good hand. If it looks like a good hand, I can almost guarantee someone else has a better hand. But yeah, you'll meet players who know how to play defense, who knows how to play Damaten, and willing to do it. Like, they understand the situation and they're willing to do it. That's the big thing. Players are willing to push for large hands or just completely folding. Some players are willing to just completely break up their hand and fold and not push at all, which is rather rare to find in silver rooms. And if you don't see it, if you don't play against it, it's generally pretty difficult for the average player to actually play around and stuff like that. They just don't have the knowledge. These aren't like ingrained stuff in a player's brain after all, right?
リーチよ。
Nichi, yo. We get rid of our 2-3 here. It's just not coming. We're still trying to push a hand here, but call cheat? No. But we do know this can go, so this can go. Hey, Evelyn. Welcome, welcome.
つもどう？リーチつもドラ。
Always. Yeah, see, hands like that where it looks great, I just can't complete them. But that's fine. Honestly, it's fine. With a hand like this, we're in a pretty good spot. I like hands like these. Not bad. The only issue is just constantly drawing all the honors. It just doesn't do anything for our hand, which is a bit of a pain. How you doing, Evelyn? Alright, so we're currently 2 Ryanmen away from winning. So this is also known as Ishanten. Now we're 1 Ryanmen away from winning. And we're in Tenpai. Okay. That is fast, yes. Richi Dora 1. That's our hand. Richi Dora 1. No, Richi Pinfu Dora 1. That's our hand. If we can get Sumo, that's 4 Han. If we can't get Sumo, that's 3 Han. I like these early Richis for attack purposes, but at the same time though, some players are just faster, more flowy. I say more flowy, but it's basically they just happen to RNG their hands in a way where they don't play into mine. It happens, right? That's why we kind of count on the self draw. That's like one of the reasons why people like the hands that have a larger number of weights. It just increases the chance of drawing their tile. It's kind of always what you're going for too. And you can see here, this is a bail from Kamicha, person to my left. They just kind of they were like, I'm not really sure what's safe, but I do know I have 3 of these West Winds. So unless you're going for like 13 orphans, this never deals in. So they bought themselves 3 turns. Sumo. So this is a 4 Han hand. If that was a Akador, this would be a Mangun. That does get me up to second though. I'm a Mangan away from getting first, so let's see how many draws away. 1, 2, or 3 draws away. We are 3 draws away from Tenpai. Two now. Well, we've been 2 draws away a while ago. We're technically 1 draw away from Tenpai. I think I'll take it. We do have a Dora. It's a Champon weight. So what a Champon weight is you see how we have 2 pairs here? If we get triple, 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 then we're just waiting for one of the 2 pairs to become a triplet, and that is known as a Champon weight. When you want to turn one of 2 pairs into a triplet. Generally speaking, Champon weights are difficult to defend against because you're more than likely not going to know what the weight is. Since Suji only works for Ryanmen plus weights, generally speaking. If we... maybe I should discard the pair of 1s bamboo there. I'll do it now. And the reason why I'm willing to do this, basically be negatively efficient, is because I'm willing to bank on the going for a Ryanmen weight rather than a Champon weight. It absolutely will backfire. If okay. So this was dangerous, the 5, but I was willing to do it. Alright. That's why I was hesitant at first. Because the 6s, you'd think it's safe to discard. I wasn't thinking it was safe to discard. And yeah, that's why. Three Han. I need to find 2 more Han. You thought it was safe too? No. It's not safe, and that's I don't know what's the actual terminology for that. I do believe there's a phrase for that. And the reason why it's not safe is because Toymen discarded it, and then Kami-cha went Richi. If in that case, Kami-cha already passed by already passed, and so you have to think more carefully about it, because you don't want to look at it reversely. You want to look at it like from the Richi. You don't look at it before the Richi, and that's why it's dangerous. I think it's the easiest way to. So, let me rephrase that. Let me completely rephrase that so it's easier to understand. The reason why that wasn't safe is because what we looked at was the immediate position before the Richi, which is Toymen, because Kami-cha Richi, but Toymen described before should never matter. It should not be what we're looking at, because once a person calls Richi, everything from that Richi onwards is what's good, or everything in the discard pool on for the Richi player. That's what's good, not anything else. What can we discard? I'll discard this doesn't really work in my hand. So it looks like they're going. See, with a discard pile pull like this, it looks like they're going for a bamboo. Okay, no, we're keeping that. It looks like they might be going for bamboo, but are they is the question. Oh, it is bamboo. Hanuman, pretty big hand too. Is that enough to take first? It is enough to take first.
私の勝ちですね。
Alright, it's fine. Alright, I'm actually gonna end the stream here. It's gonna be one of my shorter streams for sure. I have a lot of stuff to do today. And, unfortunately, streaming Mahjong Soul is not one of them. I'd like to thank everyone for hanging out with me today. As always, it's been yeah. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. It's been great. Bye everyone. Alright, where is my Streamlabs? Roll the credits.